We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals.
Un, dos, tres, cuatro. Y esto es el cero. ¡Bam, bam, bam, bam!
Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Corbin will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball and a strike. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's got 12 hits in 35 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. David Price will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Nationals, the shortstop, Trey
The pitch.
Turner.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. And that's allowed out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Here we go.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Eaton is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
High in the air into shallow left center. Seager calls for it, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
And it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hard liner to center field. Eaton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The shortstop, Corbin.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Up with it now is Kendrick. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Ball 1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Standing in now, Will Smith. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 LA. Juan Soto to the plate now. He went deep in the contest last night.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-1.
Count, it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. From the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. I'm set with the 0-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Gets a small piece near the plate. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Here's Starlin Castro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Price pauses. Here it comes. Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Washington. They're down 1-0. So digging in now, Gavin Lux. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball even at 2-2. Here it comes. Hit to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in, David Price. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. The 0-1. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Misses. Ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. On the ground to the left side. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So now to the plate, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1 home. Betts, the runner at first with two gone. Just hung in there on that one. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. The 1-2.
Runner.
Betts is on the move. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Dodgers out in front, 1-0.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the third inning. And as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Washington.
Now in the box, Eric Thames. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Seager is under it. Makes the play, one away. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Corbin.
Striding in, Patrick Corbin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
I got 2-1 to count.
One out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Price gets his sign. Here it is on 1-0.
Ball.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before and then shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A look to first by Price, and a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the man at first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Nationals leave 1. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as we begin the top of the 4th.
Max Muncy.
Now the pitch. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. A toss behind the back. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The 7th.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Corey Seager is on deck. Three-two pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He swings and lines it to left. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
2 strikes.
And swinging there is Kendrick as he sends this one on the ground to short. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here now is Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
1-0.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. And the pitch. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Now batting. Number 48.
Striding in once again, Gavin Lux. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball back inside.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
1.
The pitcher, David Price, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat, showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Seager is there. One pitch, one out. So here's Starlin Castro. First offering on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. The pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Full count now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames. As he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway. Here's Mookie Betts. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way.
At the ball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. To the plate now, Max Muncy. He's running. 0-1 the count. Ball 1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
2-0 now. And that's in there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1.
Nope, that's inside.
And that's low, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Wander Suero takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Kike Hernandez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Get your slippers, Lucas.
Into the box now, Will Smith. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Into the box, Gavin Lux. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And that misses. 2-1. From the stretch. Good pitch there. Catches the outside corner for strike 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Nationals nothing. As Drupal Cabrera is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready to deliver the 1-2. chased it in the dirt. Smith is after it. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the first pitch here from Price. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Slow roller out to short. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
First offering on its way. That tails back over, strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. Popped him up. Seager ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now batting, Howie Kendrick. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes now.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
No hits to this point. One count. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Roenis Elias is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Roenis Elias.
Chris Taylor is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Elias playing here in his age 31 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-1 now to Mookie. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 2-2. Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Barehanded on the move. He is out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is eaten. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. At the plate, Max Muncy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Eaton going back, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The shortstop.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Corey Seager. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Daniel Hudson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Daniel Hudson.
In now, Kike Hernandez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Nationals nothing. Ross Stripling gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
1-1.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third base.
Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to begin the 8th. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. From the stretch,
That's a ball.
Hudson is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey!
Ground ball left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Matt Beatty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45, Matt Beatty.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1. Matt Beatty is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement. And now time is called here as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. The 1-2. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he will beat the tag by Suzuki, safe at home plate.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. First and second here with nobody out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm almost finished. No, I'm just finishing this up. This is almost finished. You guys go ahead and eat first, okay? Eat with mommy. Okay?
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'll catch up, okay?
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 8-0. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Los Angeles, number 51, Dylan Floro.
In now, Eric Thames. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The count now at 2-2. Now here it comes. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder and he's going to approach every at bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Victor Robles will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Victor Robles.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Floro stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Here's the 1-1. In for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. And another foul ball. The 1-2 hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in, Trey Turner. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Push to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Adam Eaton digging in next. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Sean Doolittle enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
63.
Set to start the ninth in this one. Ready to take his hacks again. Max Muncy, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the stretch. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Popped him up. Castro in foul ground makes the play. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Seager. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Come on down, Nate.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Juan Soto is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, the pitch. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
One strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Look out, 1-1.
None out, runners at first and second. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now the 2-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Muncy will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1. Digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now an 8-2 game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Scott Alexander will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Scott Alexander.
Into the box now, Eric Thames, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Last strike now for the Nats. Thames behind 1-2. Alexander, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
8-2 tonight's final. The Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. David Price notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Patrick Corbin. He falls to 2-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.